a big development in this story. Lori Vallow and her husband, Chad Daybell, are now indicted on first-degree murder charges in the deaths of her two children. The case is out of Idaho. Remember how it made national headlines? Anyway, they'd already been charged in connection with the children's disappearances, and it's been like a year since authorities say they found the remains of 16-year-old Tylee Ryan and 7-year-old JJ Vallow on Daybell's property. And by the way, yesterday would have been JJ's 9th birthday, and now we have this development. Here's the timeline. The two children were last seen alive in September of 2019. 2 months later, police did a welfare check after the family members raised concerns. December of the same year, the couple was spotted in Hawaii. No children in tow, though. 2 months later, Lori Vallow got arrested in Hawaii and later extradited back to Idaho. June 9, 2020, police said human remains were found on a property owned by Chad Daybell, and he was arrested the same day on multiple felony charges. All right, let's bring in our HLN legal analyst, Joey Jackson. Joey, good morning. What do you notice about the indictments?
You know, Robin, good morning to you. I noticed that it's a long time coming, right? The reality here is that, as the prosecutor indicated, this is the culmination of major work from local law enforcement, from state law enforcement, from federal law enforcement. But beyond that, right, it represents really what they believe they knew a long time ago with respect to their involvement as it relates to the disappearance of then 7-year-old, right, JJ, and then, of course, his sister, 17, at that particular time. And so they really believe they have the goods. Just backing up 1 minute, when you ask about the indictment, Robin, I should say every jurisdiction does it differently, right? But the reality here is that you have a grand jury. What do? There are 16, right, in Idaho, 12 of which are needed to vote out an indictment. What does that mean? It means there's probable cause to believe that a crime was committed here, murder and related charges, and that these two that we're looking at did it. And so with respect to the evidence listed in the indictment, you know, they do believe, authorities, that they have their people here. Very strange with respect to the disappearance, very strange with respect to neither of them, right, reporting anything, nothing to see here. And then, as the excellent timeline that you laid out, you know, she's later found in Hawaii. Where are your children? Should be noted that both are facing other charges at this time as well. We do know that with these murder charges, they've become increasingly serious, both facing life in jail.
Yeah, and there are allegations of about a third victim alleged here, and that's Chad Daybell's first wife, Tammy, who died in October of 2019. So what may have been found that would link this to the story?
So there's a couple of things. The first thing is it should be noted that there was the exhuming of her body, and so we don't know. The autopsy report hasn't been released, but they do believe that, based upon the test and analysis that was done in exhuming the body, right, that there has been information found, evidence found, that would certainly be representative of foul play. In addition to that, we also know that there was a change in the life insurance policy, right, just before she died, and we certainly know that he got married 3 weeks after she died. Right, all that circumstantial, but you have to believe that authorities have much more compelling evidence than that. First, it just seems suspicious, but now they believe that, predicated upon the information that they have, those autopsy results, the life insurance policy, the fact that he got remarried, and significant other things that they're not really telling us about, that they think they have them. Now, I should also say that, remember, there are a number of text messages and other things, right, that they have that we're not privy to, that speak to religious beliefs, that speak to demons, that speak to all kind of things which are really quite strange, which really allow authorities to believe that something happened here, and it was involving untoward, inappropriate, unlawful criminal behavior.
Yeah, no word about what happened to the children in terms of how they may have died, but yeah, just sad all the way around, but a new development, so we wanted to tell the folks who are watching.